Hello everybody and welcome to Gamescom. I'm Arthur, one of the community managers here at Frontier, and I'm very, very excited to bring you a show live from the show floor. Now, if I say sales floor, it's because years ago I used to work in a supermarket. If I get it wrong, chat, I'm sorry in advance, don't mock me, although I'm sure you will. However, we've got a very, very special show for you today. Not only are we going to give you a tour of our booth, not only are we going to give away some prizes, but we have a special guest as well who we're going to give a little interview for. So, there is some housekeeping. Obviously, this is live, so I am not responsible for anything that happens that I don't do. So if something terrible happens, like if someone walks in front and screams, or doesn't look, there you go, I saw them, then I'm not responsible for that, but it is a live show, and so anything can happen, essentially. We do have some things running in the background, so we do have Twitch drops. So if you are new to Twitch drops, basically they're goodies for watching. So we have 2 unique Twitch drops to give away just for watching our streams over Gamescom. So these Twitch drops are as follows. We have a unique picture profile frame for the Storm Guard and for the Uruk Crawl Boys. Now, in order to win these, all you need to do is watch our stream for 30 minutes. That's it, 30 minutes, and you'll claim the Stormcast Eternal frame, and then you'll have to claim it. And if you watch for a further 30 minutes, you'll get the Uruk Crawl Boys frame. So that's all you've got to do, an hour total. You've got to watch my ugly mug for 1 hour, and you'll get 2 Twitch drops. Now, don't worry, if you can't stand my visage, which is understandable, all you need to do, this timer is cumulative. So as long as you claim your first drop, if you watch any number of streamers that are streaming Realms of Ruin over the weekend, and there should be an asset appearing on screen now by our wonderful producer, Adam, any one of these streamers will also have these Twitch drops enabled. So all you need to do is watch any one of our Warhammer Age of Sigmar Realms of Ruin streams over the Gamescom weekend, and you'll be able to claim these Twitch drops. Right, so that's some of the housekeeping. I may have forgotten something, that this is live, and I am absolutely terrified. However, before we get into the bulk of the walk around and showing you what you can win and all the stuff on the stand, we do have a little bit of a catch up. If you missed it yesterday, Warhammer Age of Sigmar Realms of Ruin is available to pre-order now, releasing on November 17th. You have 3 options to purchase. You have the Standard, you have Deluxe, and you have the Ultimate. Now, there's lots of goodies on each of those things, and I'll go into them in a moment. But basically, if you pre-order the Deluxe or the Ultimate, you get 3 days early access. So rather than playing on the 17th of November, you'll be playing on the 14th. But to make that a little bit more sexy, we have a wonderful pre-order trailer for you, which I'm sure we're going to roll for you right now.
Peggy 16.
I do not recognize these markings. They are old. Perhaps this is one of the great cities of the Age of Myth.
This is no temple of Sigmar.
Hammers of Sigmar! No relent! No mercy!
We must fight on! The banner cannot fall! Warriors of Sigmar, stand with me!
A Obtaining this power may end up being the reason we were sent here in the first place. If we can claim it, we can cleanse the Oryx and save our cannabis.
What's ours stays ours. Nothing gonna stop us now.
We do not fear death. Fight on! The dead must rise.
There we go. So there was that incredible pre-order trailer. So it wasn't just about the pre-order. It's a bit of a spooky one, that one. So we also announced our third of 4 factions, which is the spooky Nighthawk faction, which are playable in Age of Sigmar Realms of Ruin. And we also announced Conquest mode and a load of other stuff. But you don't need me to talk about it. We have a special guest later on who will tell us all about those modes and what's still to come for Warhammer Age of Sigmar Realms of Ruin, releasing November 17th. If I say it a lot, I'm sorry. It's in my head. It's on the sign. It's everywhere. Right, so I promised you a bit of a tour. So we're going to do this, and don't bear with me because I'm going to unfortunately drag our wonderful camera operator behind me, and I'm sorry if they fall over. It's because people have run into them. But we'll start over here. So we have 2 incredible booths. Now, I'm aware that if you're at Gamescom, you can walk past, you might see some of our people in here. We don't have a streamer yet, but there's one starting at 4 who we'll be throwing to after this stream, so you'll get to see some actual gameplay of Realms of Ruin, not just this ugly mug. But we have 2 of these booths. There's one here for the Stormcast Eternals. There's one over here for the fearsome, terrifying, nefarious Uruk Cruel Boys. So, let's get to the meat and potatoes of the stand, shall we? So welcome to this incredible setup. What we have built here at Gamescom is nothing short of an outpost straight out of the realms of Gub. Everything you need to survive a besieging force of Uruks is available to us. We have buckets that are filled with nothing. They are props. We have barrels filled with beer, not beer. Don't try it. There's something under this, something under here for you. Now, some of you at Gamescom will know what's under this cloth. Now, this is really cool. And when we come back to this later on, I will show you not only what's underneath this cloth, the 2 things underneath this cloth, but also how everyone who's watching this stream can win what's here. There may be some giveaways as we go around. So as we move through our outpost, we can see all the things here as the villagers have set forth, ready to defend against the Uruks. And I have to give props to our incredible set builders who have literally toiled using stone mason. This stuff is... Oh, hang on. Hang on. Oh. Hello, you could have given me a hand, couldn't you? Yeah. It's all right, it's only light. So, there we go. So anyways, but this is a wonderful set that's built for us. 2 seconds, my friend. We're just filming you live on Twitch. Say hello to everybody on Twitch. No, he doesn't want to say hello. Doesn't matter. Let's move along. So also, it's not just all doom and gloom for the residents of this glum citadel that's besieged. We do have a wonderful claw machine that, of course, every besieged outpost requires. Now, sadly, it had to close today. It's been so busy that all the prizes inside have been claimed. But there's a reason there's a rope behind it, chat, and that's because we have managed to procure some magic tokens. Now, let me just show you what these are now. There we go. We have 5 magic tokens. They are not just coins we've put stickers on. No, they are actual magic tokens. And through our guest later on, we will be utilising this claw machine to see what prizes we can win. Now, in my chat will be my wonderful community team who will be telling you how you can win any prizes. If there's any shout-outs they want to be giving me, absolutely, I will do my best to shout out to you guys in chat. But here's the claw machine. If you're at Gamescom, please come along. Please try it out. There are prizes to be won, but not everyone's a winner. So out of the 5, who knows? You may not get all 5 of them. Then we move forwards to my next part. We're going to show you, of course, at Gamescom. Gamescom wouldn't be Gamescom without a photo op. Now, I have messaged my internal site team and I have let them know that this will be my place of work. This will be shipped back to the office, Frontier Towers. This will be my new desk. But if you are here and you are at Gamescom, feel free to come along. We have props. Now, no hitting people with these because they look heavy, but they actually are quite fragile. And I'm going to sit down because I need a rest. But if you are here, please come along. Have your picture taken with friends, family, people you don't like, random strangers. Don't do that. Safety first, kids. But come along and have a look. But not only that, if you are here, I will also be present here with my booming voice, a microphone, and bags of goodies. So if you're at Gamescom, listen for the thunder, look for the lightning. I will be here shouting to the audience, ready to give you some goodies and some prizes. Right, moving on. I feel like Challenge Annika, but only if Challenge Annika was bald, had a beard, and weighed 300 pounds. But follow me, we'll go through to where everyone's playing the game. So it's not just a set. Come with me. I feel like it should be a noise. Welcome, one and all. This is our play area. We have 36 PCs, all set up with controller and or mouse and keyboard. Now, of course, if you're not aware, when you're playing Age of Sigmar Realms of Ruin, you can play as you choose on whatever platform you choose. So if you are playing on PC, you can use a controller or your mouse and keyboard. And if you're playing on PS5 or Xbox Series X or S, you can also play with a mouse and keyboard to plug it into one of those handy USB ports and do your thing. But again, as you can see backstage, this is not just desks. We've built a whole thing. There's a tent. Actually, it's the tent's filled with our tech team, and they're terrified that I point it out, but I've done it now. Sorry, guys. But also, it's all been themed. So you have the nefarious Dank Fear, leader of the Aurochs, over here on one wall watching us. And over here, we have Sigrund, who is obviously looking after our noble and just Stormcast Eternal. So they're all here. This is a wonderful setup. It's an incredible booth. It's very warm at Gamescom, everyone, so if I am sweating, I'm sorry. Right, coming through, and now, as we leave these people to play with the little heroes, we have a big hero we're going to go and meet just outside. Follow me, everybody. But my big hero, there he is. Can I have the one? Here he is. Look, see, he's so. Everyone loves Sandy.
I'm just loitering.
You're just loitering. So, Sandy, I'm going to have to do the mic to mic thing. I'm sorry, and it's my first time doing it. So if I get it wrong, give me a chance. All right.
Gentle.
See, we're off to a flyer. Sandy, thanks so much for coming. First off, first question. Tell us what it's like to see this incredible stand.
It's fantastic. We've been working on this game for several years, and to come here and see it all in the flesh, it's just such a wonderful feeling. It's brilliant, and also to see people playing it.
Yeah, that's going to be my next question. Obviously, we've done the public beta, but obviously we don't get to see people's faces and stuff. What's it been like to go in sneak peek, because I know you've been doing it, and having a look at people sort of smiling, cursing, because not everyone's been victorious here. How's it been for you and the guys?
It's exhilarating, a lot of fun. Obviously, it's a bit scary. You always feel like a helicopter parent wanting to go, oh, are they going to like it? But actually, the reception's been really good, and it's really cool. It's really cool to see people playing something that you've worked on and actually enjoying it. That kind of makes it all worth it.
Yeah, no, indeed. And obviously, if they are here, they get to play with the new faction, or against the new faction, the Nighthaunts, which is one of the factions. The third of four, excuse me, chat, you got to sample some of my breakfast there. The third of four. Tell us a bit about the Nighthaunt. What are they? If you don't know Age of Sigmar, are they just ghostly? Are they friendly?
No. I think it's fair to say that they are fueled by an eternal rage against all things living. They're basically servants of the undead, god of undeath, Nagash, and they live to take the life from others.
So you said fueled with rage against everything living. It sounds like one of my exes, to be fair, Sandy. But all right, so tell us. I won't say which one. Not there's been many. Look at me. I'm only joking. Oh dear, I'm in trouble. Sandy, carry on.
Yeah, right. So wow, that's a lot to pass. So in Realms of Ruin, they're introduced as an antagonist faction in the single-player campaign. But obviously they're also available in multiplayer, and they play very differently to the other factions. For the Nighthaunt, it's all about strength in numbers. So whilst individually they may be a little bit more brittle, when you get them all packed together, you can unlock upgrades for them that make them very powerful, and they'll sweep over the enemy like waves of undeath. That's the intention. Also, they're quite mobile, so it's quite hard to pin them down. So they're quite a tricky opponent, and very unlike the other factions. Also, they've got a guy who's half boat. I failed to see anyone not liking a guy who's half boat. Alrak the Drowner, he's a fantastic multiplayer villainous hero that you get to control, and he's got a great voice as well.
So a bit more for people that are following our social. We actually have one of the voice actors we'll be speaking to on our socials later on this week. So make sure you're following us, because we will have a little understanding of how we get into character. But obviously, you said there they have a very distinct way of playing, and I think that's what you've tried to achieve, right, with all of the factions within Realms of Ruin.
Yeah, absolutely. You've got the Stormcast Eternals, the poster children of Age of Sigmar, Armoured Warriors, the souls of ancient heroes literally reforged on a magical anvil, effectively, into armoured warriors. They're very tough, they're quite elite, they've got tools for every enemy, but they're quite expensive, so you can't throw them into battle lightly, but they can hold their own against a lot. And then you've got the cruel boys, like devious, sinister, brutally cunning, some might say, Oryx. And they've got some kind of slightly more fodder units, but they've also got some big, hard-hitting monsters. And also they rely on traps and sneaky stuff as well. Bit of stealth in there, basically. So they're all the factions play, hopefully, quite differently, but they're all a lot of fun.
And well, you say all the factions. The ones we've shown, right, Sandy?
Well, yeah, and the fourth faction, no.
No. I think I'm already in enough trouble, Sandy, without you doing that. Well, other thing that I think people will notice if you watch any of the streams is just how beautiful the undead can look, right? So talk us through, like, I mean, they do look great, right? I mean, all of our factions do, but these guys, they hover and they float, they've got all the wispy bits, and there's a half man, well, half thing, half boat.
Well, props to the animators, the VFX artists, the modelers, the texturers. I think sometimes it's if you're not in the industry, if you're not behind the curtain, it's quite easy to forget the amount of blood, sweat and tears that goes into making such absolutely fantastic interpretations of Games Workshop's already beautiful miniatures. It really is a thing of beauty, but it's the result of a lot of hard work and a lot of passion from chain dynamics and code and render support and animation. It's just, there is a humongous amount of effort that goes into it. But the results, the great thing is the results are on screen. You can see where you can see where it's all gone. They're all wonderful, basically. I love them all.
I mean, yeah, well, the ones we've shown. Anyways, but so we've talked about how units play, but one thing we haven't spoken about is we did an open beta for people to take part in, right? And it was incredibly useful. We did a post about how many posts we had. But can you tell us a little bit about the feedback you had and how useful that was for the team?
Yeah, it was really useful. It's always good to get some feedback that you've actually got time to action some points on. So we got a lot of great feedback, especially on the controls, especially for mouse and keyboard. Now, obviously, we've got this hopefully quite innovative control system for gamepads, we call Direct Step. But the feedback we got from the beta allowed us to take another long look at mouse and keyboard and make sure that whilst it's generally, we've tried to keep it how you'd expect a traditional RTS to play, we got some really good feedback for improving it, quality of life improvements. And also we got some good feedback on balancing. A lot of it was in line with what the changes we're already making, but it's always good to get some confirmation on that.
Yeah, and I think if you are here at gamescom and you are playing it and you did play the open beta, I think you'll see a lot of these changes already in this build that's over here now. So, Sandy, one more thing I want to talk to you about. No, we're wincing because there's somebody's got a... well, hang on. We need to pan across. Let's have a look at this. We have a pigeon. I think it's a pigeon. We have a pigeon with a hammer and shield. I mean, Sandy, do we think we could somehow get this in as a DLC character at some point?
We ought to. It's amazing. Not sure Games Workshop will go for it, but props to that pigeon person.
I mean, yeah. I mean, it's an interesting look. I mean, well, they're formal pigeon. They have a tie.
Oh wow, even better.
Amazing. Yes, great. All right. Well, there's not too much. They might come over, Sandy. Let's move away. Let's move away quickly before the pigeon person attacks us, pecks us to death. Right, sorry, back on track. Yeah. So we talked about, obviously the pre-order trailer went live last night. It's a big moment for the whole team. Yeah. Obviously we're launching on November 17th. An early access to people that buy the Deluxe or the Ultimate Edition.
Deluxe Edition?
Oh, not the Paint Edition.
Possibly the Deluxe Edition. Possibly the Deluxe Edition.
It's the same way I say Silver Stone and separate everything. I'm so sorry. But yes, if you order the other editions... you'll get 3 days early access, as well as some other goodies, which I'll talk about in a moment. But also in the pre-order trailer, we talked about something called Conquest Mode, Sandy. Now, this is really cool. And I know we've talked about this. It's hard. It's kind of sometimes it's hard to convey, but we can do our best between us, right? Tell us about Conquest Mode.
So what is Conquest Mode? I've been talking about this a lot so far at Gamescom. So Conquest Mode is a repeatable single-player experience where you take a faction of your choice and you march them across a procedurally generated map of Gur. And this map is populated by battle locations, and there's always a final battle against a very tough AI. And the idea is you work your way across the map, picking which battles you want to take and which ones you want to avoid. And each battle you win, you accumulate a score, and then you cash that score in when you defeat the final AI enemy. But you only have a limited amount of attempts at battles overall. So if you fail too many times, your conquest run is over. And that in itself is quite cool. It's a nice way to deliver maps and single-player skirmishes. But what we really like is that we've got a bunch of rule-breaking twists that we can then apply. So on individual battles on this map, you might find that your unit's vision radius has been greatly reduced, making you're effectively fighting blind. Or you might have it so we mess around with the movement speeds. We allow you to create more heroes than you can normally have, and that is absolute carnage, but a lot of fun, So there's all these different basically twists that we can apply on the battles, and it really is just a challenge how you expect to play your faction in Realms of Ruin. As I want to say, with Conquest mode, the battle for control of Gur never ends. So
you love a tagline, don't you? You love a tagline, Sandy.
You've got to do that, yeah.
All right, so we talked about Conquest, talked about the Nighthaunt. We're not going to mention the fourth and the fourth faction. Oh God, I'm getting in so much trouble, Sandy. It's live. Yes. I can't even edit this. All right, so Sandy, you very kindly have agreed to help us give away some competition stuff using the wonderful claw machine. But before we do that, and this is out of order, by the way, and I did warn everybody this is live, so I've not done this to the plan that I was telling everyone they had to follow. I'm the one that's gone off-piste. But we do have a time-lapse asset showing how this incredible stand was built. So whilst we show you that, it's going to give me a chance to mop my brow of the sweat. So give me, hopefully Producer Adam's going to give me a signal in my ear, because let's play it now. What I'm going to do is we'll come back with a medical machine, and then I'm going to say goodbye. Is that okay, yeah? Oh, mate, that was perfect. Then what I'll do is I'll come back with like if you just join us, where we've been, blah, 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 blah. I'll probably do a bit of a recap. Then I'll go like, Sandy, right, you can help us play by giving you... Adam, just give me a countdown when you know about how long we got left. There's 5 of these tokens. We just got to pop them in. You get 5 goes.
Okay. Is it easy to win?
I think so. It doesn't matter if not. Yeah, it's fine. So we'll take them out, and that'll choose some time. Then I'm going to say goodbye to you and say thank you very much. Then I'm going to go over here and do some stuff here. But after this claw machine, you're done.
Yeah.
Awesome. Say again. Hello, welcome back. Sorry if you heard me trying to rehearse what I have messed up already. So apologies. That's a bit of BTS, behind the scenes of Arthur doing live wrong. So welcome back to Sandy's going to stay with us. If you have been away, where have you been? You've missed me fluff my lines, talk over assets. But if you have missed it, we have the incredible Warhammer Age of Sigmar Realms of Ruin has gone into pre-order, available now to pre-order a digital copy of that game. There are 3 versions: standard, I'm going to say it wrong, deluxe, and ultimate. I'm so conscious now. And each one provides you different assets. But however, deluxe and ultimate will give you 3 days early access. But they all come with various digital goodies, and there will be an asset on screen now that our wonderful producer, Adam, will be showing you that is much... don't make me say it, Adam. Deluxe is on screen. So you can have a look and see what all you can get for pre-ordering Age of Sigmar Realms of Ruin. If you have just missed this, obviously we've given you a tour of our booth. You've seen the streaming area, you've seen the PC playing area, you've seen the throne where I'll be talking to the audience if you are at Gamescom. What you may or may not have seen, which I forgot to mention, as we've been panning around, there are QR codes littered here, there and everywhere. Now, some of them contain valuable information about the game, and we would advise that you scan them. And some of the others, now Sandy, just wait there for a second. If I just take some of us over, now I'm not sure if this will work, chat, and I'm probably getting in trouble for this, but if you are quick with your old screen grab, some of the other QR codes are hidden around the stand. Now, where they're hidden, I don't know. But if you do manage to scan one of these whilst you're here, it will take you to another website where you can claim some digital goodies which you can utilise in Age of Sigmar Realms of Ruin. Now, let's go back to our wonderful, well, it's our host. I'm not a wonderful host. Let's go to our wonderful guest, Sandy.
You are a wonderful host.
Too kind. Now, I've given you the 5 magic coins. Do they feel magic?
Yeah, you're not getting them back.
Well,
they're awesome.
They're going to go in the magic machine. Now, chat, I'm sure if you're following along, some of our wonderful CM team will be in chat telling you how you're going to win these prizes. But basically, because I can't hear them or see the chat, because I may have mentioned this, it is live from the sales floor, from the show floor. We're just going to reveal if Sandy is successful or not on his 5 attempts. And everything that he wins, we'll give away to the winners in chat. So Sandy, no pressure, but the hopes and dreams of everybody in chat rely on you and your ability to use the claw machine. Yeah, I feel this needs like dun dun dun. Sandy, do you want to pop forward? I'm going to step to one side so we can build some drama on the stream. So insert the coin, and just like a real arcade, it may not always work first time. You may have to give it the. Here we go. Right, we're in. Oh, it's lit up. That's always a good sign, Sandy. All right, now take your time. I want you to check for wind. All right. Here we go. Right. Now your next press is the final press. It will make a grab for a golden ball. Here we go. Oh, he's gone long. He's gone long. Oh, no, so close. In your grasp, Sandy, it was there. But fear not, we have 4 more attempts.
Uh-oh, this could go very badly wrong.
It will be fine, honestly.
Okay.
All right, are you ready?
I think I need the power of Mork.
Right, he's given up on Sigmar, he's gone straight to Mork. You're such a fickle individual, Sandy. Right, we're in. No, this one has it. Oh, hang on a minute. Here we go. If chat... Oh, well, hang on a minute. Let's see if we can channel some victory. Chat, I want you to exclamation mark Sandy win. Sandy win. Right, come on, Sandy. Let's do this. Let's pop it in.
Okay.
Oh, it's already working, chat. It's lit up. So we're one step further than we were 30 seconds ago.
Right, it's like that one there.
Right, he's going. He's got one. He's eyes on. Eyes on. Here we go.
I may have gone a bit too far then. I may have gone a bit too far. Come on, Mork. Brutally cunning. No! What?
Oh, no. Sigmar have failed you. Mork has failed you. I guess it's Nagash, right?
Yeah, I'll pledge my soul.
If you missed it, Nighthaunts were the latest faction we announced. Do you see what I did there, chat? That was what you call a segue. No, it wasn't. It was just a terrible plug for Nighthaunts being the 3rd of 4 factions that have been announced for Age of Sigmar Realms Arena. Sandy, Nagash has blessed you.
That one there looks really on its own. Like I can get it. That one looks really on its own. But
all right.
My win rate's not good so far. My win rate is not great at the moment. Here it goes.
Right, come on. Exclamation mark, win, Sandy.
Oh,
no. Exclamation mark, Sandy win. Sandy win. Sorry, no, you're fine.
I'm not in one of those.
I mean, yeah, you can't actually win Sandy. That would be the top prize. Oh, here we go. This is looking good. It's looking good. It's looking good. No. Now listen, Sandy, we need to have a look. We're going to huddle. We're going to huddle really quick. No pressure here, Sandy, but everyone relies on this last one. All right,
okay.
We haven't won anything so
Hang on,
far.
Look.
Oh, there's 2.
2 coins.
But you're a magician. Right, chat, don't worry. We have 2 coins left. Both of these are going to be winners. Right, I'm with you, Sandy.
All right.
We've lit up. I reckon this is the one.
Right, okay, this is to the faction that cannot be named. Right, here we go.
Here we go. What I love, chat, is Sandy's actually using mathematics to try and pick up a random ball. Here we go.
Oh, look at that! Oh, no, what? That's the one! No, it's not.
Well, I don't want to say it, Sandy, but it all comes down to this. Now listen, if you get this, and it's a big if.
It's a big if.
But if you manage to get a golden ball,
yes,
then we will give away 5 prizes regardless, chat. All right? So again, if I couldn't make more pressure for you, Sandy, I just have. So here we go.
Right, okay.
All right.
This one I'm gonna have to go with my inner power and just. I don't really mind where I go. Come on, in you go. Oh no, it doesn't like it.
Give it the magic rub. There we go. Right. So remember, exclamation mark, Sandy win. Exclamation mark, Sandy win, chat. All right. So okay, Sandy, we need to really think about this. Here we go.
I don't know what I'm going for. Right, I'm gonna go for one of the near ones. Yep.
This is a bold move, Cotton. Let's see if this one pans out.
Let's see.
Oh.
That's what I wanted. Yeah.
Chat, hang on. Let's just wait. Oh, it's in! It's in! I've never been more relieved, Sandy. Right, and it's opened. Oh, well, we've dropped some bits in it. We've got, I'll get it out in a minute, chat. We've got some badges, some patches, a digital code, some posters. Make sure that if you've entered, we'll get your details. So check your whispers, check all your DMs, check all your stuff. I'm sweating, Sandy. And also, and can I get a glass of water for me? Right. Also, chat, because I'm feeling generous, and just because I want to upset my CM team. If you type in "Love Sandy!" !Love Sandy, then we'll give away 5 more digital codes or something. So !Love Sandy, we'll pick 5 more random winners. Sandy, you are, as always, one of my favourite people to spend time with. Thank you so much for coming over. I know you spent all day talking about Age of Sigmar, Realms of Ruin, but it's always lovely to have you over here. How's it been for you?
It's been fantastic. I'm really enjoying the show, really enjoying the positivity. So yeah, it's all great. And also, hashtag that claw machine is very hard.
Yeah, it is a legit claw machine, chat. Like, this isn't just set up. Sandy, I love you to bits. Thank you so much for coming over. I'm sure we'll spend some time later in the show. But so can we have some love for Sandy in the chat? I'm sure this won't be the last you see of him. Thank you so much. Right, now I'm going to go over here just because it's... Also, realise, chat, we're right under a light. And Sandy and I are blessed with the same haircut. So, you know, light and our haircut definitely affects us. So, I've got a couple of more things to talk about. We are going to be going to a streamer after this show. So, if you are waiting for some gameplay, don't wait too long because we have the wonderful card, hopefully in the streaming booth, ready to streaming some Age of Sigmar Realms of Ruin for you. But there's one more thing I kind of want to talk to you about. Now, a little while ago, as we came into our wonderful outpost, we walked past this mysterious box. Now, behind this mysterious box are 2 very, very incredible objects. And they are... I had this very carefully, chat, because I was terrified I was going to knock the glass. They are 2 custom-made Xbox Series X consoles. Now, just for a moment, I want you to revel in how good these consoles and controllers look. Now, obviously, they're based around the incredible Stormcast Eternals and the nefarious Uruk Cruel Boys. Now, it's very rare, chat, and as someone that works within the industry, it's very, very rare when you see a concept art for a custom whatever, that it turns out as it looks in the concept. I can tell you, chat, these look exactly like they looked in the concept. These are absolutely phenomenal, and you can win them. They are available to be won by anybody, not just those people at Gamescom. If you are at Gamescom, there are some QR codes on the wall for you to scan and enter into. Now, obviously, it's a competition per console. So who do you support, the Uruks or the Stormcast? However, if you're like me and you're just a little bit greedy, or you just want to double your chances to win, you can enter both competitions for each console. And I will pick a winner at a later date, and there will be some details in the chat right now. So that's kind of where we've been. If you've missed the whole stream, don't worry, all you've missed is me sweating, Sandy struggling and building drama on a claw machine, me near a throne, a pigeon with a hammer. It sounds like I'm lying, but this happened. There was a pigeon with a hammer. But also, we're here to celebrate the launch, or the launch of the pre-order of Age of Sigmar Realms of Ruin, releasing November 17th on all platforms. On Xbox Series X and S, on PlayStation 5, and on PC via Steam and the Epic Games Store. There are 3 editions you can buy: Standard, Deluxe, and I'm going to say that really quickly, and Ultimate. If you purchase the Deluxe or the Ultimate, you will get 3 days early access to Realms of Ruin. So you'll be able to play it on the 14th of November. I have really enjoyed doing this live. It's been very stressful. So I want to shout out to, thank you everyone on front page for watching and putting up with me. Thank you to my amazing camera person. I'm in trouble. And then thank you to all of the teams at home that have made this happen. And I'm going to leave you, hopefully, we'll still run in. Now let's hope now. I'm going to have a quick peek, a little peek. Yes, he's ready to go. So I'm going to knock on the window and I'm going to say hello. And here's our wonderful Akada, sorry. He'll be streaming some Realms of Ruin. So directly after this stream, we'll be throwing to this wonderful human being inside here who will be playing through 2 of our levels from the campaign to give you a bit of a flavour of what the game's about, and also a little look at how the Night Haunts perform and what it's like to face up against them. I've had a fantastic time walking you through the booth. I thought that person was going to run into me. I hope you stay with us. If you want some more of Age of Sigmar, less of me, but actually I'll be there. I will be streaming again, actually playing the game from one of these wonderfully air-conditioned booths tomorrow from 4 till 5 CET. I think that's the correct word. CEST. So I hope you see you there. If not, go and watch some Realms of Ruin.
Peggy 16.
I do not recognize these markings. They are old.
Perhaps this is one of the great cities of the Age of Myth.
This is no temple of Sigmar.
Hammers of Sigmar! No relent! No mercy!
We must fight on! The banner cannot fall! Warriors of Sigmar, stand with me!
Obtaining this power may end up being the reason we were sent here in the first place. If we can claim it, we can cleanse the Oryx and save our cannabis.
What's ours stays ours. Nothing gonna stop us now.
We do not fear death! Fight on! The dead must rise!